Coach, what's your guys' typical process at halftime? I don't know if you know this, but third quarter is by far your best scoring margin quarter. Just curious what you guys do for adjustments at halftime.
I've always thought that the whole halftime adjustments thing is a little overrated. It's usually one or two tweaks, some emphases based on what just happened. If it's going really well, you say, hey, keep on going. And if it's not, you better make tweaks and changes. So we usually make 1 to 2 small tweaks, but nothing major.
Do you have any type
good
of
rest?
Do you have any type of explanation then for why the team has played so well in the third quarter?
I just think you try to talk about getting out there and making sure that we're ready to go when it starts, because that's a big part of the game.
You guys have to do defense much in this one from the last time you played?
Quite a bit. Yeah, and I thought, hey, they missed some open shots that they made at our place, so maybe that feels better than it was. We'll go back and look and see if it was effective or not, but it felt like we did a much better job at least protecting the paint tonight than we did in game one.
What did you think Baines did to help you kind of shut off the lob to Drummond while forcing the guards into tough shots?
Well, a lot of times it was Baines that obviously was backing up into that, but he was handling the dribble handoff, so it was other guys behind him stopping the lob. So they've got to make sure, and we talked about, as Drummond rolls, we have to have bodies there so that we can, and then they put you in that issue of then you're late closing out to Harris or you're late closing out to Tolliver, which we found ourselves some. And then you have to make sure that, if we need to adjust further, we can. We had some ability to work on it since our last game, but these guys are great at running their stuff, and we may have been fortunate because they missed some shots.
Talk about the effort with Reggie Jackson to have him have a night like that. How much does it help you to keep the Pistons?
He's a really good player. He's hard to guard. Still, a lot of times it comes down to, again, whether the ball goes in the basket or not. He still gets to his spots. You try to make it as tough as possible, but it's easier said than done.
I know we keep asking about Tatum in late game situations, but is there something in him that just he's able to step up in that situation?
Well, I think, obviously the shot that he hit was off of a lot of attention on other guys on the other side of the floor. That's why he was open. So, he benefits from that. And then he's, obviously a good player that we think will get a lot better.
Brad, any word on Al's knee, and could that affect his availability for tomorrow, or is it too
Al has
soon?
not said anything to me about it. I have not talked to our trainers about any of that stuff.